The Flash Season 6, Episode 1, titled Into the Void. And of course, this is the season premiere of the brand new season of The Flash. And the thing with this episode is that most of the time with these CW DC shows, the premiere episode, I'm like, it's okay. This episode is really well done. This is remarkably well written, and maybe is one of the best Flash episodes I have seen for a while. Because this episode is doing with a lot of drama and good emotional drama because of what happened last season with Barry and Iris losing Nora, and both of them dealing with grief. Iris is the one who's like, I need something, I need the suit, I need something that still have some connection to her. She's gone, but I want something that, that reminds me of her. While Barry's a little bit too optimistic to, like, we're Team Flash, we can do anything, and everyone's like, Barry, can we have a sense of realism here, please? Like, we know not everyone's gonna make it in the end. Like, can we have that? And because of and the idea of grief and loss and death and finding death and all, death and grief are heavily tied together in this episode. Heavily tied with every little subplot for the episode. You have I assume the big bad of this season, or at least this first half of the season, because to be real, this guy kind of screamed, I'm a mad scientist villain and I'm going to be the big bad of the show for the season, like off the bat. Because how he formed and spoke in the first scene, I'm like, something felt a bit off with this guy, and then you find out why. He has found a cure for cancer, and he's one of those people who are like, weakness isn't an option kind of mindset, and you're like, okay, he's one of those guys, and he's going to use metahumans to cure cancer, dark matter to cure cancer, and it's bonkers for people, and you're like, okay, yeah, he's the big bad. And everything comes along in it. You can tell he's a big bad in it. The main plot, dealing with dark holes. Your dark holes are just popping out through Central City. Has an emotional and connected side of things, and it does also give you goosebumps and pull on your heartstrings a lot and all that. The only criticism I have with this episode is that, we know that the Flash, Barry gets a new suit for being the Flash, and we see him wearing the Season 5 suit, and then the next scene we see him wearing he's wearing the new one, and normally, and I might have missed something, but did they explain the why he has a new suit, or is it like, oh no, he has a new suit? Because that's like the only complaint I have in this episode, that it felt there was a missing scene that explained why he has a new suit. Anyway, because I'm fine with, like, new season, new suit. But if it's like the first scene, if it's like not the first scene of the first episode, I'm kind of like, but why? Kind of thing. Because I would change the suit like every season kind of thing. So, and they don't explain why. He says, he just has a new suit. Cool. The action's pretty well done. I wish I hope Godspeed becomes like a big bad villain. One of the big bads, for upcoming season, or maybe this season, because, he's such a good villain, and I hate him this character just being, like, a villain that you put in the beginning of the episode, so you have the Flash fighting someone at the beginning. I'm like, oh, that sucks. But yes, it's cool having having Flash Gordon theme song playing in the background with the Flash speeding to the rescue. Savor the universe. Do. Now let's talk about Crisis. Crisis of Earths. Okay, the one thing that's going to be quite interesting with this, with the ending, and spoiler alerts here, is how are they going to attend? How much Crisis tie-ins are they going to have, while also still continuing the show without feel like one is getting tilted to the other, and having the manga showing up and saying, Barry, yes, the day has changed, but you're still going to die and sacrifice yourself with this upcoming crisis. It is a whole thing, like, you know it's coming, you know it's your head, you are, personally, I'm like, what is happening, what is going to happen with this crisis, but I'm like, that's the only thing in my head, like, knowing that, because I think this season's now 22 episode season, so Barry's probably still gonna be alive, so I might have some theories, but I won't, I'll probably save it till when Crisis actually, Crisis Infinite Earths actually happens. So like in like 2 months. But yeah, I mean, this episode is, as I said, maybe the best episode of the season, best episode of the show for a long time.